Yo, it's B Class with the classic codes. And we back with another code language conversation, man. But before I get into that talk, you know what I need y'all to do. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. And always jump in the comments, whether you agree or disagree, so we can have some good conversation. We all about cracking the codes. I ain't got to be right. But check it out. Today, our code language conversation is about how habits are a life hack. You understand me? So, with that being said, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit of, I'll use myself as an example for this. Habits are most definitely a life hack. Habits are a tool, right? So, habits could be something that's working for you constantly, or it could be something that's working against you constantly. It really just depends on what your habits are, you know? So when I graduated high school and went to college, I played basketball my freshman year of college. Back then, I had very good fitness habits, right? Because I was a college athlete. So I had very good fitness habits. But what I also had was very bad eating habits. And I'm talking about horrific eating habits. I'll get into some of the details about some of the things I used to eat as we go on. But what I can say is what was happening was progressively, slowly but surely, I was putting on excess fat pounds year by year just from not being able to outwork my diet. So what my habits ended up doing was causing inflammation. I had pain in my knees because of the way I would eat. I had a lot of pain in my knees, pain in my ankles. And before I knew it, by the time I got done, I'm fast forwarding crazy right now. But by the time I got done playing ball in college, and graduated, got a regular job, or not a regular job, I actually got a career right out of college. Let me not downplay myself. Got a career job, and then the eating habits started to catch up with me because my fitness habits were no longer as intense. I would still go to the gym, I would still work out, but it's not the same as training as a college athlete. It's not the same. Like open gym is not the same. And so here was a regular day for me. I would get up. I worked like a midday shift. So I would get up. I had to be at work at like 12 noon. I would get off work at like 9 p.m. Go to the gym and hoop or do a basketball workout and lift weights after that. I would leave there. Right up the street from the gym was a grocery store. I'd go to the grocery store, get a frozen pizza, home run in frozen pizza. I get a large bag of Doritos and a 2-liter of orange soda. Yeah. Go back to the crib, find a fire movie, body that shit, get in the shower, freshen up, go straight to sleep. Rinse, wash, and repeat 5 days a week. That's what I was doing. And if it wasn't sliding to the grocery store, I was sliding to the Philly cheesesteak spot. No, I don't live in Philadelphia, but I'll slide to the Philly cheesesteak spot. Go get the Philly, extra cheese. You understand me? Extra peppers, extra grilled onions. Yeah. Put cheese on the fries that come on the side. Put the mild sauce on on everything. Put the mild sauce on everything. Yeah. I'm talking about with a lemonade, with a strawberry lime lemonade. Yeah. You hear me? And if I was feeling real good, I get the homemade square cut soft chocolate chip cookie. The homemade square baked thick chocolate chip cookie, soft. Yeah. I'll get one of them too. I'm talking about the meal hitting for about 4,000 calories in one sitting. Let's get active. 4,000 calories in one sitting. Let's get active. So, like, my habits were terrible. And what happened was progressively, like I said, what happened was I started working a corporate job. So I'm sitting at a desk most of the day. And again, my workouts after work, they were consistent, but they weren't enough to burn off the amount of eating I was doing. So even on break at work, I run up the street to the restaurant real quick and go get some, fast food or whatever on break, and then be sitting at the desk, grinding it out. So like my habits were, they were poor, and I was none the wiser. I just ate whatever I felt like eating. I would eat for taste, right? I wasn't thinking about nutrition. I was naive to a lot of information. Or ignorant to a lot of information. So at some point, you got to start being real with yourself. That's another life hack that I'll probably end up doing a code language on too. It's just being completely honest with yourself. Even if you lying to the world, even if you putting up a front, but just keeping it real with yourself. But I don't want to go off on a tangent. But I had to keep it real with myself because I looked up one day and I was, I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", legitimately barefoot, 6'2". So I'm like 6'3", 6'4", depending on what shoes I'm wearing. But I'm 6'2" barefoot. So I look up one day, I'm like 225 pounds. That don't look too bad on 6'2". Got an athletic frame, was still working out, right? So my BMI probably a little high, right? But for the most part, I don't look crazy. Some time go by, I look up again. I'm 240. 240. You know what made me step on the scale? I step on the scale because I go shopping. I'm at Macy's, right? I go shopping. I grabbed the 38 jeans. I grabbed some 38s. Boom. I go to the fitting room to try them on, make sure they fit me how I want them to fit me. Understand I couldn't button the 38s. I couldn't button the 38. I couldn't fasten the 38s. I went to the fitting room to try them. That's my size. To my knowledge, that's my size. I grabbed the 38s to go because when I was 225, I was in the 38s, right? I can't fit the 38s. I'm down. Look, I'm so stupid. I'm talking about the jeans running smaller. No, folks, I got bigger. The jeans weren't running smaller. You feel me? So that made me get on the scale. I get on the scale. Scale hit me back. Scale tell me, boy, you're 243, 240, 243. Right? Nasty work. Still didn't change. That still didn't change nothing because I was still active. I'm still hooping at this time. Just to give y'all some backstory, because we talking about habits being a life hack, right? I'm telling you, I'm starting off by telling y'all how my habits was working against me. So at this time, the 240, when I stepped on the scale and seen that I was 243, it didn't hit my heart like that. It didn't make me want to change my ways. It didn't make me want to put down the Philly cheesesteak. It didn't. I'm gonna tell you why. Because at that time, I'm still hooping in men's leagues and I'm getting baskets. Understand me? I'm getting baskets. I'm still playing softball leagues. I'm batting third and fourth. You know what that means, don't you? Don't it? You know what that means? I'm batting third and fourth. You know what that means, don't it? You see what I'm saying? I'm playing left field. I'm hawking shit down, right? I'm still playing men's competitive football at this time. Like I'm still athletic. I'm still active. I'm still cooking. So my performance ain't messed up. So I'm not thinking too much about the weight and shit. But I'm having to buy bigger clothes at this point, right? I'm gonna be real because that's what we do on the classic codes, right? What I always tell y'all, I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. So I'm gonna be honest. I think when it really hit me in my chest, I'm walking past the bathroom one day. No, I'm walking out the bathroom in the mirror. The mirror hit me on that side profile. And I seen how I was looking all third trimesterish. Understand me? I was looking real third trimesterish. And when I seen how I looked sideways in that mirror, I turned and I faced that mirror. I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, I'm merchant. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I ain't got no script around me, nothing. I can't make this up. I gotta stick to the codes. I gotta stick to this shit. I can't make this up. I turn to face the mirror. I say, oh no. Oh no. I literally put my hand on my belly and jiggled my shit. I said, oh no. I jiggled my stomach. I said, oh no. That's all I said. Oh no. And that was enough. That was enough. Because for me, now the shit got to get deep, right? Because that's how my habits had caught up with me. Y'all. My jeans was a 42. I had a pair of jeans that was a 44. Nigga had no, you know what I'm saying? No bad boy. I had got thick. Fuck we talking about? Face inflamed. I'm gonna find a picture and put it in this video. I'm gonna find a picture and put it in here for y'all. I'm gonna find a picture when I was a big boy and put it in here for y'all. Face inflamed. Still was fly though. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was about health. When I seen that, I saw health problems, right? When I seen that stomach, then I started thinking about how my knees feeling. You know, I'm playing left field. I'm playing all these soft. I start thinking about how my shoulders feeling. You know what I'm saying? And then I start thinking about my family. You know, I done lost a lot of family to just habits. Bad habits. You know what I'm saying? They add up and then people die young, you know? Or young is subjective, but to me, young, right? So I'm like, man, I gotta get healthy. That's really what I was on. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's the type of time I was on. And that was another life hack that I'm gonna cover in a different code language. You feel me? Like we ain't going nowhere. So I got jewels to give y'all for sure. But it was like I gotta get healthy. That's the type of time I got on. So I started changing my habits. I ain't gonna lie to you. So at this point, we years removed from college at this point. When I get up, let me go back for a second. When I get the belly jiggle moment, that prompted me to get on the scale again. That was the moment I was at my heaviest. I was over 260. I was over 260. 6'2", 260 plus. I don't even want to say the real number. So I'm like, I got to get healthy. So what I did was I changed my habits. By this time, I had gotten a few promotions in my corporate job. So I'm in an elevated situation. Now I'm in a better building, a bigger facility. We got a full fitness gym with a shower, full basketball court outside the facility. I mean, you feel me? Corporate shit. You know, when I was on Anton Daniels, Fatty told me that I looked like I was a trapper, you know, because I got locks and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I was really in the corporate office talking just like this. Any of my old coworkers could hop in the comments and merch it. I always been me and climbing the ladder for real, in a real way. But that's a different subject. But by this time I had got a few promotions, so I'm in a better building, better facility. So I changed my habits. I went from going on lunch and going down the street to the burger joint and getting the double stack burger with I'm talking about double tomatoes. You hear me? Extra sauce. I went from going on lunch and doing that to shit. I'm finna use this free ass fitness facility we got. So every day on lunch, me and my boy I used to work with, I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want to, you feel me? I don't know how he feel about his privacy, but I go on lunch. I'm like, hey, bro, you want to start working out on lunch? I need to lose some lbs anyway. I'm 10-4. We both could use it, right? So we get on a program. Every day we going on lunch, we get in the gym and we going hard. I'm talking about ape shit, We going hard in the gym every day. Got on some real power lifter shit. Your boy was benching over, y'all ain't gonna believe it now. Your boy was benching over 300, squatting over 4, deadlifting 5. Yeah, big dog shit. Went to go get right, but I didn't really shed weight doing that. I just got on some buff shit real quick. But by subbing out the food for the workouts, I didn't realize that I was getting like healthy. I was getting healthy as hell. I was drinking 2 tall black teas a day. 2 tall black teas straight. No sugar, no honey, no extra, no bullshit. Water, tea. 2 tall black teas, hot a day. That shit had my metabolism. I'm speaking in retrospect now, but at the time, I'm just swapping out shit, not really knowing what it's doing for me. And I'm not even paying attention. I switched my lifestyle habits and I'm flowing, and I just realized I'm feeling better. I'm not needing as much sleep, but other than that, I ain't thinking too hard. So this how it is when you locked in and you change your habits. And this is why habits is a life hack. I'm gonna bring all this full circle. I didn't even realize how much weight I had lost until one day one of my coworkers said I was wearing an outfit that I wear probably once a week in that joint. One of my coworkers say, "Damn boy, you about to blow away, ain't you? That jacket big as hell on you." When he said that, I'm like, "What you mean?" When he walked off, I looked down at myself. I ain't even realized, damn, I'm pulling my belt to the last hole. My pants kind of bunching up. And my jacket that I would wear, I had like a track jacket over my collared shirt and my tie, because it'll get a little cold in the office, you know what I'm saying? Corporate shit. But I look at my jacket baggy as hell. I must have lost weight. You feel me? But I'm still looking like I'm heavy, because at this point we on some dog lifting shit, right? So boom, I go to check the scale. We go down to lunch. I check the scale. I get on the scale. Your boy went from 260 something. I'm down in the 230s. I didn't drop $3, 3 salt bucks off. Just from switching my habit. I wasn't even thinking about losing weight. I'm just like, man, I just want to be healthier. I need to do some healthier shit. Another thing I did during that time frame is I cut out. I had started off by cutting out red meat. And then after I cut off red meat, I'm like, all right, this kind of easy. I did some research. I found out that the ground turkey, the FDA approved like a certain percentage of fecal matter in the ground turkey. So I'm like, all right, I ain't eating the turkey no more. That got shit in it, right? Boom, man. I'm just getting more educated as I go because I'm trying to be healthier. I'm trying to be more conscious. So I'm learning shit as I go. Boom. So then I see some bullshit about the chicken. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just give up. I'm just finna fuck with salmon and catfish. Then I learned about the catfish. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just fuck with salmon, fruits and vegetables. And then I realized like this shit kind of easy. Like cutting all this stuff out wasn't really that hard. Just so y'all know, I'm culinary. Like I really could cook. So I'm cooking that salmon up 3-4 different ways. And I'm getting creative with the fruits and vegetables. I'm really eating good. So it's not, I'm realizing like this shit ain't even hard. Like eating healthy, not hard. The food is delicious. I can have delicious food and eat as much of it as I want because it's not heavy and it's nutritious, right? So I'm seeing all pros, no cons. Boom, I cut the salmon out, go full plant-based. Went plant-based, stayed in the gym, picked up a running habit. I don't care who y'all is watching this, I'll run you out the building. I'll go do a half marathon right now. Merch. I'll run you out the building. So I picked up a running habit crazy. I started putting in crazy miles and shit like that. And that's how I really ended up getting down to like my ideal weight for my height, my age, and all of that shit. You know what I mean? But it really was habits. Like the life hack was really habits. Like I think a lot of times, and I'm using my weight loss journey as an example, but this applies to so much different shit. But a lot of times when we got an area of improvement, a lot of times to make the improvement that we want to make, we need to change habits that we have. A person may want to develop a new skill on the side while they still working their full-time job so they can branch off into another industry. Well, in order to develop that skill, it's going to take man hours. It's going to take time. You have to put time in to become good at that craft, whatever it may be. So in order to put that time in, you have to take time out from something else. So you might have to drop the video game habit and pick up a study habit, right? But you can't look at it like, sometimes we look at what we don't have what we not doing, what we can't do, instead of looking at what we own, what we doing, what we getting from what we doing, all of that. That's what's most important. So I think when you focus on the habits and you focus on just going through just instilling good habits in your day-to-day, you end up being where you want to be. Your habits will just walk you there just from living your life. You ain't got to think too hard about it. Like, I don't have to think about my health because I just eat healthy. So I don't really got to think about it. Like, when I go to the doctor and when they put the little blood pressure thing on me, I know it's coming back right. It ain't really you feel me? I know it's coming back right. When they do the blood samples and all that, I know it's coming back right because I know how I live. You know what I'm saying? It's just habits. So I think that if more people took their focus off of the end goal, took their focus off of short-term gratification, and just focused on what things can I take out and what things can I install that will put me in a better place just from living my day-to-day. That's the hack. That's really the hack. Build the progress into your habits. If you can do that, you don't even have to think too hard. You will look up one day like, damn, nigga, we made it. So I think that I think y'all could probably take a lot from what I gave y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a level of vulnerability to this because I don't really talk about this type of stuff, but unless somebody asks, you know, or somebody need the testimony. But I just think habits are underrated. I think a lot of times we try to temporarily adjust our habits. That's not changing your lifestyle, right? So like we'll get on a quick starvation diet right quick to try to get ready for a vacation. You're going to get fat on the vacation. I done seen it. I done been on vacations that was like 8, 9, 10 days. And it'd be a person that you see on day 1 and you could see their ass getting chubby by day 6. You could see the LBs that they putting on throughout the week. Just overdoing it at the buffet. Because there's food available around this bitch all day. They just eating. Ain't even hungry. Eating. So it's like, it's just bad habits. Like when I go on vacation, I get up early in the morning like I do when I'm at home. And I go work out. On vacation, I go work out. It's because it's a habit. A lot of people look at working out like a chore or like an obligation. But when you look at it like that, that's what it is to you. So I hope y'all took something from this, man. This another code language conversation. You know, I'm coming back with some more reaction videos. We coming out with some, I ain't even gonna give y'all the whole game. Y'all just gonna see when it launch, man. We ain't gonna make too many announcements. We gonna stick to the codes, but I hope y'all gain a lot from this. If y'all don't do nothing else, like, subscribe, comment, tell me your story in the bottom about how in the comments about how you change some of your habits or some habits that you may need some help changing. You know, that's something I'm getting into as well. So yeah, man, talk to me. Let's have some interaction. Let's build. Let's break down these barriers between us and whatever is in between us and our success. And no matter what, stick to the code.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Harden my heart and now harden the flow. They don't know me for real, they just know what I post. Modest presentation really could boast. Like it better.